Is this the chair that Keanu Reeves sat in?
It is.
When he said, if you're not going to fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? Is this the chair?
It's the very chair.
Oh my God.
You know, when you meet, people would always ask me, which celebrities have you met, what men, and I'd say like, oh yeah, I've seen Justin Timberlake, I've seen Brad Pitt, I've seen all these guys, and really they didn't do it for me except one guy.
Celeste Barber. On the Drew Barrymore show, when Celeste Barber took her seat, she had one question ready, one that instantly exposed her not-so-secret crush on Keanu Reeves. What happened next? An unexpected, absolutely hilarious reaction you have to see to believe.
Is this the chair that Keanu Reeves sat in?
It is.
When he said, if you're not going to fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? Is this the chair?
It's the very chair.
Oh my God.
Audience, so what happens when Keanu Reeves walks onto the Graham Norton Show and the game Never Have I Ever begins? It seems like harmless fun, until one bold audience moment steals the spotlight. Out of every handsome man in Hollywood, the choice was Keanu, and based on his reaction, it's hard to tell whether he was flattered or completely freaked out. What do you think?
I have never kissed Keanu Reeves.
I think you never will.
Ana de Armas. Ana de Armas may look fearless on screen, but working alongside Keanu became one of her biggest challenges. During ballerina rehearsals, she shared an unexpected moment with him, one that left plenty of women feeling more than a little jealous.
But the other day, Keanu and I were rehearsing our very difficult stunt scene, and this man is just rolling and throwing me and doing these crazy stunts, and I'm like, I can't complain anymore.
Bridget Moynihan. Plenty of women probably wish they were Bridget Moynihan in John Wick. After all, playing Keanu Reeves' wife takes serious self-control, and it can't be easy not to keep calling him husband once the cameras stop rolling. Bridget brought her son to the John Wick 4 premiere, but she had no idea what was about to happen next.
A lot in the John Wick 4, but I was like, let's go to the premiere. So we went and we saw, obviously, Keanu, and he came out, he's like, wife. Husband. I said, I want you to meet my son. He goes, that could have been our son. I'm like, yeah. But we were both looking up at Jack, so, you know.
That's such a good rumor, though. We should start that rumor.
Yes, you guys start the rumor.
Suki Waterhouse. Suki Waterhouse had just one word to describe Keanu Reeves, and honestly, it fits perfectly. Looking back on his latest role, she hinted that no one else could have brought that character to life the way Keanu did. So, is that the word you'd use to describe him too?
Lily, they ask her, like, why did he get cast as Dream? She's like, because he is the Dream.
I mean,
yeah, that makes
Jason
sense
or Keanu.
Yeah,
it's like,
I know. You'll have to watch the movie to decide which one.
But what about for you? What about for Suki?
Oh God, what an awkward question. I couldn't say either because Jason's my friend Zoe's stepdad, so that's really weird if I said that. So
so you have to go with Keanu.
I'll say Keanu. Yeah.
Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore didn't have to share this, but there's something about Keanu Reeves that leaves women feeling just a little thirsty. You'll see what I mean. While looking back on a film they made together, Drew admitted something she worried might be a little inappropriate. Alice Eve. Actress Alice Eve is yet another star who's never hidden her admiration for Keanu. Just watch as she turns flirty and giddy while talking about her charming co-star. It's pure gold.
Speaking of awesome husbands, you get to go to work and be Keanu Reeves' wife. That's not bad.
Yeah, that was really easy.
Hello, John Wick.
Yeah, there he is.
So I ended up stopping trying to analyze him or work him out and just pouring all my woes into his container of intelligence, and he was like my therapist. And you know, at one point I remember telling him, oh, don't tell anyone this, Keanu, and he said, I'm a vault. And I was like, okay, now I'll tell you everything. And he became a kind of confidant because he is such a keeper of secrets. It's kind of what his energy is and what we know him for, is it being a kind of man who travels to other worlds.
Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton never holds back her thoughts. Much like the character she plays, there's always a cheeky comment ready. But this time, she took it a step further. One look at Ellen's reaction said it all. Diane was clearly in her own little world, with Keanu Reeves as her lover, of course.
So that was her first big break with you.
Yeah.
And I asked her because everybody had a crush on you.
Up next, Sandra Bullock's unbelievable crush on Keanu. But before we dive in, hit like and subscribe for more. Sandra Bullock, and Keanu Reeves in Speed is pure movie magic. But what if you could have been a fly on the wall during their chemistry test? Was there something more happening behind those high-octane stunts? And no, we're not talking about the 10 buses it took to make the movie.
I think about how sweet Keanu Reeves was and how handsome he was. It was hard. It was really, it was hard for me to like really be serious. Like he would look at me and I'd be like,
Did y'all get together? Did you date him?
Never dated him.
Really?
There was just something about me that I guess he didn't like.
That's not true.
I think it's true.
No.
He never.
He was probably intimidated.
Not
because
at
you were-
all.
Yeah.
There's nothing to intimidate. I'm not that.
Yes, you are.
But but I think we're probably friends for that long because we didn't.
Yeah. Right.
That.
Is that how you do it?
That's how I do it.
Maybe that's why he didn't want to be with you.
Kelly Ripa. Keanu Reeves had no idea what was coming when Kelly Ripa launched into this surprise story. Turns out, years ago, Kelly's friend worked at Blockbuster, and that job came with some very interesting perks. What Kelly borrowed is equal parts hilarious and cringe, and Keanu's reaction, it says everything.
I was on a soap opera called All My Children, and I had a cardboard cutout, a life-size cardboard cutout. So I got to take it to my dressing room. Sometimes I didn't have my way with it. There.
Carrie-Anne Moss. Carrie-Anne Moss and Keanu are always quick to praise each other. Their bond feels like that of other iconic duos who've worked together for years. Their chemistry is strong as ever.
I play a character named Trinity, who I can't remember anything about the movie now.
He's such a good person. He's so thoughtful. You know, he really supported me through that process. And we were definitely partners in the evolution of that journey. He inspires me even now. I went off and I did this Star Wars show, and after having just worked with Keanu again, like in Resurrections, I would feel him kind of like his energy, my time with him, his words, how I know him, what I've seen about him, what were with me through the process, because I was on my own, you know, I didn't have my bestie over there, you know.
Carrie-Anne Moss and Keanu never hesitate to praise one another. Their connection mirrors that of other legendary on-screen duos built over years of working together, with their chemistry still as strong as ever. Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder and Keanu Reeves share one of Hollywood's most unusual bonds. In a recent interview, Winona casually let slip the playful nicknames they use for each other. Get ready to see Keanu's romantic side, because this one might just make Sandra Bullock a little jealous.
He's always like on his birthday, I mean, it's like, happy birthday, my husband. And then he's like, hey, wife, love you.
Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose may have just slipped out one of Hollywood's most curious theories. Joining Jared Leto, she casually hinted that Keanu might be more than human. From his music video with Paula Abdul to the countless clips of his kindness, it's hard to believe he's just a mere mortal.
AP's worked for 8 weeks straight, 16-hour days. Not only does he never complain, but he still looks like he's 21 years old. It is rumored that he could potentially be a vampire.
During Dracula, a real priest married Keanu and Winona in a Romanian church using traditional rites, so they might actually be married. Could that explain why there always seemed to be more between them than playful texting? Octavia Spencer. On a subway ride, he's seated and taking it in when he notices the woman standing beside him. Without hesitation, he shows exactly what it means to be a gentleman.
Did he check your carburetor?
That day I kind of didn't ask him to. I never wanted him to remain. He was looking terrible. I had sweatpants on and my favorite my alma mater t-shirt and it had holes in it. I wasn't wearing any underwear. It was terrible.
Really?
It was terrible.
This Keanu clip makes every other celebrity look amateur. Wanting his stunt team to feel appreciated, he chose the perfect gesture, a luxury gift. Not that anyone really needs a reason to work with Keanu Reeves. Picture finally meeting your favorite celebrity. When Octavia Spencer was still new to Hollywood, she found herself in an awkward moment in a very public place. Let's just say, it's definitely not how most people imagine meeting Keanu Reeves. That's it for today's Keanu Moments. Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.